So this is a video if you spend a portion of your time comparing, or a lot of your time comparing yourself to somebody else. You're not competing with anybody else. You know, I am 38. This is my third, I think I'm on my third or fourth business. I haven't made a significant amount of money. I'm not married, I don't have kids, I don't own my own house. These are all social norms which previously I would have compared myself to. You know, like coming up to 30, I was obsessed with this idea that I wouldn't be successful if I didn't get married and have kids. Well, when the opportunity, and there were a couple of opportunities to get married, didn't take them. Why? Because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to get married and have kids. That's what I figured out when I was faced with the opportunity to do that thing. Same thing going and working for somebody else. So the dog's just running around going mad. Same thing for going and working for somebody else. You know, when I left my last job, I was 31, so I guess it was like 7 years ago. Just gone through a really bad breakup. And I thought, oh, maybe I should get into AI and do data science and that. And one of my good friends got me an interview at an unnamed management consulting firm. Lanta, you're wrapping me up. And I went there, did a couple of interviews, and then they were like, well, you know, you're a bit too old. A bit too old, but maybe you could go and do something else in the firm. And I was just like, this is horrible, I hate it. You know, I commuted up to Canary Wharf and I just felt like everybody I saw just hated being there. I mean, a lot of them were probably making a lot of money, but they just hated it. And I was like, I hate this, I don't like this, I don't want to do it. So the thing about comparing yourself to other people, and what I have learned, and it's been really difficult to do this, if I'm honest with you, Lanta, come on, is I'm the one that ends up being unhappy. I'm the one that ends up feeling miserable because I'm not married with kids and own a house and have got squillions of pounds in the bank and stuff like that. But if I wanted that, then I would have that because I'm not an idiot. But I wanted to do something different. You know, you talk about the road less travelled, and it's hard to, sometimes it's difficult because doing your own thing can be quite lonely. I don't really talk to any of my friends from school, and that's fine. They're all nice people, and I'm sure they've gone and done nice things. Some of them, I'm sure, in their own right have gone on to be very successful. But that's not what would make me happy. That's the dangerous thing about comparing yourself to other people and thinking that that's what you want. You know, the same thing goes for money. Was a big thing for me and still can be. You know, we're having some financial difficulties in the business and it's been really hard these past couple of months. And I can compare myself to other people and think, but what about all these other people? And if I had loads of money, the truth is, I've had money before and it didn't make me happy because I wasn't grateful. You know, I was always grasping and trying to get something more, to be something else. And really all I need is what I have, which is somewhere to live, the bills to be paid, food on the table, and a few extravagances like a dog, a car, petrol. I have an office, I have a couple of people that work for me part-time. Like, you know, and the comparison does not really think about the journey. And I'm just sharing this with you because I have met enough people in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s who are just miserable. Because they're comparing themselves, like, who the fuck are you comparing yourself to? Who is this fucking person? Who gives a shit? Am I proud of what I've done? Yeah, because it's really hard. It was difficult. It would have been easy for me to just, if I'm honest with you, just give up, go and work for somebody else, you know, and just live that life full of quiet desperation. But I didn't, so it's hard. Will it all work out in the end? Don't know. What if the business doesn't work and you go bankrupt? You just try again. Something that I've come to accept is that, you know, I can't... Thanks, dog. I can't run away from who I am, and being authentic is about not doing that anymore. Because whenever right, well, you're all snarled up because you're running around like a lunatic. Right, go on. Bugger off. You know, if I end up coming back to the same place over and over again, Stephen Pressfield used to call it shadow careers. And sometimes I used to feel that, you know, I used to feel embarrassed because I was like, oh my God, these people have got like kids and a mortgage and all this other stuff, and what the fuck have I got to show for it? Well, I've got the skills. I've got the skills and the experience, and you can't buy that stuff. Am I right? I don't know. Do I enjoy it? Yeah. I haven't dreaded... Lanta! Stop! Lunatic. I haven't dreaded going to work for years. Just haven't done it. I haven't had that fear in my stomach. I haven't had that, oh my God, what am I going to do? And that is priceless. So just stop comparing yourself to other people. Doesn't mean you don't have to work hard. Doesn't mean you don't have to, you know, put the effort in. But fuck, I've had a real difficult time these last couple of months. But it gets so much easier when I'm grateful for what I have. Stop fucking comparing myself to everybody else, because no one cares anyway. No one gives a shit. I've got friends who got absolutely nothing and they're happy as a pig in shit. And I've got friends who've got loads and they're just miserable. So, you know, go out there, live your life, be yourself, be quirky, be weird, be different, because you're all you have. I'm all that I've got. I mean, yeah, you know, women and partners and friends and all that, but at the end of the day, you're all you have. And if you're not, this is not the life that you want, then you're the one that can change it.